Today, I want to talk about something that we've been working on over here that I think is going to be pretty cool. It's a community. I've mentioned it briefly in a couple other places, but we're going fully live with this, the Madpixel Market. And for those of you who've followed me for a while, you know that I've had another website where I sell things, for my personal collection, maybe previously reviewed items, things that I've been sitting on for a long time, just don't use anymore. I post up. Sometimes people will hit me up like, hey, I seen something in a video you did. Would you be willing to sell it? We come to a deal. I post it on my website. Well, I've closed that down for now, and we're starting this up. This is a whole community-driven marketplace that I'm running, the Madpixel Market. Not where I'm the only one selling, where you can jump in and be a seller as well. And this is going to work very similar to eBay and other marketplaces out there where you can put buy it now listings, actual auctions with a duration. You could put best offers, that kind of thing. I'm going to have live streams like some other marketplaces do, where you can have live streams and sell items at auction, kind of have a whole interaction going on there. But beyond all that, we also have a lot of different chat channels, which I could always add more over time. If you become a seller, I'm in control of this marketplace, and you guys can sell along with me. But what we're looking for is, mostly retro gaming. It's a gaming market. Like, I don't want you to come on here and be like, hey, I'm going to sell my custom Barbie dolls. This is not going to be the place for that. This is the place for retro gaming, current generation gaming, collectibles that have to do with gaming. Maybe you're somebody who has like a hobby where you create controllers. I noticed we actually have a seller on here, which you can go up here. OG Hugo's Retro Mod Shop recently listed this 2600, 7800 Commodore Competition Pro controller that he created. If you do things like that, hey, the more the merrier. I think it'll be awesome. But we have all these little chat channels. As an example, we haven't been like public with this yet, so it's been kind of like under the radar running. A few people knew about it and jumped in. I've made a couple sales. Had this individual asking about like, hey, could you sign a game if I buy it? Like, I don't post up things that I sign, but if somebody asks me like, hey, if I buy this from you, could you personalize it? Could you sign it? Hell yeah. Why wouldn't I, right? If you ask me to do it. But I'm really looking forward to getting this thing rolling. I'll put a link in the description, just madpixelmarket.com. You could join up. You don't have to be a seller. You don't even have to be somebody who buys anything necessarily. You can come over here, go to Ask Madlittlepixel like we just looked at, and just kind of have a chat. I'm going to be here every day looking at the different chats, retro game hunting, sharing your pickups, all those kind of things, general chat, Ask Madlittlepixel. If you're a seller, you'll have access to the seller chat. Admins have, access to an admin chat. If people in the general chat are like, hey, I wish there was a chat for something else, we could add it. But I'm going to be here every day interacting with people. But I think this is going to be pretty cool. Right now, I've been in the middle of a move, and it's been kind of delayed getting this going. But I think, hey, we just need to go balls deep and just jump in and start going. So this is where I'm going to be exclusively selling stuff of my own. And like I said, you could join along with me as a community and sell as well. Now, we will be doing a live stream where I'll do like a Q&A. People, I'm sure, will have a lot of questions about how all this is going to work, maybe other specifics. And we're going to schedule that for, I'm not 100% the day and time, but within the next few days, as soon as I know, I'll put it down below in a pinned comment. But if you become a seller here, yes, there are selling fees. Yes, you could do where you charge for shipping or you don't charge for shipping, calculated shipping, all those kind of things. Just trying to answer some of the questions I think people will have. Selling fees, I've sold on eBay, I've sold on Mercari, and holy crap, those fees are outrageous. Here, I have a certain level of control over setting the fees for each seller. So if you're somebody who has hundreds of listings and a bunch of cool stuff, hey, you want to jump on board and apply to be a seller, whatever it says when you apply as far as the selling fee, I lower that for everybody who jumps in. And you could be cross-selling. It's not a big deal. If you want to sell here, but then have your stuff posted elsewhere, that's fine. Not a big deal. The benefit I see here for people who want to be a seller within this community, the Madpixel Market, is, hey, if you got some interesting stuff, number one, I'm not gonna lie. If you got something cool as hell and I'm interested, I might just buy it from you. I'm in the market for certain things. I'm looking for TurboGrafx 16 PC Engine games, disc games, Hue cards, that kind of stuff. Some NES games, some super, like I'm looking for things, right? You might have something interesting, I might buy. I'm not gonna buy everybody's stuff, I'm not rich, but hey, I might buy from you, but I think the benefit here could be it's a community. We're in it together type of thing. We got those chat channels going. If you got a lot of cool, interesting things, my thought is like every video, like I don't do sponsorships. If you've noticed this, I don't do like, hey, my video is brought to you by Manscaped. Shave your balls with this. I've been offered every single one of them out there. Raid Shadow Legends, Manscaped, Ridge Wallets, the freaking earbuds. I've been offered all of them, but it doesn't feel right to me because I don't use those products. I'm not against making your money, other people do it, that's fine. But for me, it just doesn't work, doesn't feel right. So the way I'm looking at it is like, hey, brief mentions and videos going forward, highlighting maybe a specific seller of the week who's part of the Madpixel Market, maybe specific items, that kind of thing. Just throwing it out there, promoting you guys to help push, your stuff out there. What I don't want to see in this market, and just to be straight up, if you become a seller, I'm the one who's going to approve if you could be a seller here. And essentially, when you apply, it's just a few basic things like, hey, we're selling retro gaming. Just kind of let me know what is it you're looking to do here, and pretty much I'm approving, most people, unless just something outlandish. But what I don't want to see here, and I have no control. I don't care what you're trying to sell things for. The market, the community will dictate whether things are bought or not. Same thing with me. Like if you see I'm selling something and you don't like the price or you think it's too high, hey, you can go into that Ask Madlittlepixel chat and I will see it and be like, hey, Ron, I see you're selling the Hunt for Red October for $7.99. I don't think it's worth that. I think it's worth $6.99. You could talk to me. We'll work things out. So I don't care what people want to sell things for, but what I don't want to see is like, say, next month, who knows, just as an example, let's say the Nintendo Switch 2 comes out. I don't want to see scalpers buying up like dozens of hot items and trying to resell them for a profit here. Definitely there's going to be old school things or certain games that you want to resell or get rid of that have gone up in value, that are worth more than what you paid for. That's fine. Maybe you bought a game for a couple bucks and it's worth $10 and you throw, I don't care. It's just not the scalping stuff. If we see that, we'll remove you type of thing. There's all the same protections here for sellers and buyers, just like eBay and all those other places. So definitely, if you're interested, check it out. Take a look. Like I said, we'll have that live stream coming up in a few days. Can answer some more questions. Hoping to see, some more people. I've got a few sellers on here, but we don't have a lot of activity yet. As I've said, this has not gone fully live yet. Only a handful of people know about this. So if you're interested, become a member, hang out, look at what people are selling. If you want to be a seller, you can import your listings from other places into here, jump aboard. I think it's going to be fun. I really do. But I do appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.